Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn, Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Okay. Now what? Okay, now what, really? Okay. Seems like you have a certain process already set up, but let's find out. I'm not seeing anything really bad, so that's good. I'm just doing a quick glance around. I don't see anything really bad, but let's go through it. You're heading towards a new beginning. I get that, but what's coming from the past is interesting, because it's almost like you're trying to let go of something. You're trying to move on from a situation, but it seems like it's kind of like it's like a slow. It's like a slow death. I don't know how else to say it. It seems like something's on life support here in the past, and it's just having a hard time letting it go. You've got the Hermit with the Five of Pentacles, but you also have the Wisdom here. When the situation is ending, you know that it's ending. You get it. Do you like it? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like you like it. You understand the reality. You understand what's actually there. You understand what's happening. But you're also kind of like, it's almost like just, you got a little hope left, I feel. That's the Five of Pentacles. You want to still have hope left. And you're trying to just make that last-ditch effort. Is there anything left here? You're not finding it, though. That's also the Five of Pentacles. You're not finding it. And the Hermit is like, the Hermit's where you're looking for it. The Five of Pentacles is you're not finding it. The Wisdom is like, I know what's happening, but is there just any last shred of hope here? I don't think you're finding it. In the environment, other people have already let go. Other people have already let go, and it's interesting because it was hidden behind knowledge. People, I feel like a lot of other people let it go before you did. They were kind of like, this egg is fried. It's done. Is that an egg? No. Oh. This egg is fried. It's done. You're not going to get a chicken out of that egg. It's fried. It's too late. As soon as they saw it happening, a lot of people just left quick. You were kind of like, I feel like you're left holding the bag, kind of like, if you all didn't just ditch out on me, we probably could have done something here, but everybody leaving made it worse. Other people made that quick decision. You have the King of Wands and the King of Swords, which usually the way I read them, they get along very well. Two people agreeing on how something should get along, should happen. Doesn't mean there's two people in your situation, I get that, but other people left before you did, and you were just kind of left kind of behind. They're like, well, when you're ready, come catch up with us. And you're like, but I want to be sure this is done. I want to be sure we can't do anything else. They're like, well, we're sure, bye. When you're ready, catch up to us. And you're kind of, I feel like you were a little frustrated with that. But you realize, especially since these people left, it's a done deal. But you're also welcome to come forward to the next situation, is what I'm also getting with the safe home protection. The last one kind of faded away. I almost feel like you might have some bittersweet feelings on that, kind of like, well, I guess we have to move on anyway. But also at the same time, you're like, well, if they hung around a little longer, we might have been able to do something, but they ditched. So, but there's a different opinion here. The other people are like, no, it was done. We needed to move on to something else. We needed to accept it and let it go. And you're kind of like, well, I don't know if I agree exactly with that, but it happened. So there we go. Why is it so bright all of a sudden? I wonder if it's on camera that way. Okay. That's the first part of this. The new beginning comes in. That last situation was done and let go. Other people started a whole new situation. They started going right into something else. Destiny's here in the environment saying they felt it was the right thing to do and they just went with it. Destiny also kind of gives you that feeling of like, this is supposed to happen. It's time to go forward. So other people went right into it. The energy I feel them coming in with is trying to sort it out. There's a lot of frustrations. There's a lot of like, okay, there's problems here, there's problems there. there needs to be some new structure found. They're actually waiting for you to come in because they need you. You're good with structure is what I'm getting. That's stereotypical Capricorn, I know that. But I do feel like structure, there's something with structure here, and you helping them make decisions. They need you to come in to help make decisions so they can start this whole new phase with some sound advice, with some stability. And I feel like you're good with stability. That's another stereotypical Capricorn thing, I believe. It's weird because you're a little reluctant to get involved, but you're inching your way in. You're trying not to get too involved too quickly. You've got the Two of Wands, but you also got the Two of Swords at the same time. You're looking at a situation, you're kind of like, I need to make some decisions, but then you're like, do I really want to be in the decision-making position right now? What do you got? Tell me what you got. I guess you could do this, and you could do that. I feel like you might be giving it that way. Well, you could do it this way, you could do it that way. You're kind of giving both sides of the coin, but they're not... you're not trying to settle in on it just yet. It is a new beginning for you. You got literally the new beginning card right here. You got the new beginning card. Which, it's good. It is good. What do I want to say about this? You're just reluctant to take hold of it. It's there. It is starting. You are a part of it. You're reluctant, though. But you are participating, like, you're half in, you're half out at this point. You're like, I don't, yeah, I can, no, yeah, I don't know, okay. It's kind of like you're still not really happy with how that last situation ended, because you're kind of like, when you get invested, you're fully invested, and you stay with something, and you're just like, are y'all going to do this to me again, where I get invested in something, and then you decide it's over, and then I have to clean up the mess? You're a little, kind of like, I'm going to tread slowly into this, carefully. Best possible decision. You're a part of this. You need to participate. For this to really work, they need you. Whoever this is, they need you. You're the person helping make this work out. The situation does not form correctly without you. Will it form without you? It could. Will it form correctly? No. You're needed. The sooner you involve yourself, the sooner you get invested or start moving forward towards it, the better the situation will be. You're a very important part to this. And I also feel like it won't really grab hold until you're a part of it as well. It may look like it is, but it's not truly, getting a hold of the dirt or whatever you want to say until it's not getting really its claws in anything until you're there helping make these decisions. And I understand it may be like you're a little bit, I don't know if I want to do this. But the more you start like considering, like, what do you got? Tell me what you got and I'll consider it. Tell me what's going on here. Not saying I'm in yet. I just want to know what's going on. Literally, the more you know, the more you're going to get involved. The easier this will be. You want something to understand what's happening so you can help make these decisions, and you will do that. That's the second phase. Cool? Cool. All right. The third phase. Do I like the third phase? I do. I have a feeling something's going to flop over where you're going to actually be more in control than you usually are. Somehow you become more in control of this situation, especially compared to the beginning of this reading. I don't feel like you had as much control as you're going to have in the second situation. Second situation, you have more control, more say-so. You're able to put things in line and keep people where you need to. You seem to be adding in a new person, too. Is this a new person or somebody else? I think this is a new person. Because there's like an ally for you. And it's the Queen of Swords, which is interesting because the Swords energy and Pentacle energy, which I think of Earth, Pentacle, Capricorn, Earth, that's where that's coming from, just in case you're wondering. Like Earth and Air, they don't always jive all the best. Not just like bare bones, just like the raw energy. But this one works with you. This one works well. This is somebody who helps you understand what's going on around you, keeps you abreast of what is actually happening, and it explains to other people why things need to keep going the same way. This is an ally for you to help you not only understand and know what's going on that you can't always keep your eye on, but also somebody who also reinforces and keeps things in line for you, so you don't have to question, like, is this really working out? Do I have to take time away from what I want to do so I can go police this other stuff? This person does it for you. This is a very good ally for you. You got passion coming in with the Moon card. It's kind of like, it goes well for this time frame, but it's also like the Queen of Swords seems to be helping you realize that, like, you're doing good now, but she also gives you the heads up, like, all right, this is what the situation is, and the decisions you made has set this structure up, and that's great. But she's saying, you know what? Coming down the road, we have these three things that we're going to have to deal with. And to successfully deal with these three things, we can't keep the same structure. We're going to have to adjust to what's coming towards us. And at this point, we have enough time to easily do that. But I'm not exactly sure how it's going to all play out. We just know these three things are coming. But like where they're going to land when they finally hit, and how, if we're going to have to deal with them at the same time or one-on-one, it looks like we're going to have to at least have a little bit of bleed over. And she's explaining, like, we need to be prepared for these changes coming towards us. And I feel like the Moon coming forward with the passion is like you're excited and ready for this. With this ally on your side, you feel like, all right, we can do this. You know it's going to be a little uncomfortable. It's going to be a little unpredictable, but you're ready to handle it. You got the passion for it. You are actually excited. Fertility's coming in, like you have a very good shot at success. When I feel fertility, it's telling me this is a great start. But it's going to you have to stay on point with it. Stay connected with your ally, and what will actually make this a success, how to make the fertility a success, is to be very bonded with who you're with, and find people you can trust to make quick decisions for you, and let them lead the way, like a co-creator, if you will, and just trust their decisions when you find like this is getting overwhelming, because I feel like you're not going to like certain things, and you're going to have your advisors or somebody advising you to like move quickly this way, move quickly that way. Make sure you can trust these people before you get there, and then when they start advising this and advising that, even because you're not going to be comfortable with the situation anyway, go with what they advise and just kind of weave and bob with them, follow their lead, and you'll get through it, is what I'm getting. The situation is going to have some drawbacks. It's going to take some give and take. It's not going to be perfect because whatever's coming toward you has a lot of good potential, but it's not going to all be a success. It's kind of like, you know, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. You're going to have like 7 different chickens, 7 different eggs, but maybe 5 of them will hatch. To me, that's a success. There's going to be a couple failures in there, but still, for the most part, you're going to have success. I'm getting divine guidance with the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Like, hopefully there's somebody around you that says, you know what, these couple eggs, I don't think this is going to work out. You might even have people saying, you know what, if we just concentrate on 3 eggs that we know are going to hatch, we could probably make those the best. We could make the best out of those. Even though we could have 5, if we just concentrate on the 3, we'll probably do better. You might want to do that and walk away from some of these possibilities and just concentrate on the best ones just to get that optimal outcome from them instead of spreading all your resources. Because there's going to be some bartering here, give and take, and maybe some of these opportunities need to be walked away from and just, you know, actualizing or making the best of the best ones. Optimizing the best ones, that's what I want to say. Anything else with this? I feel like this ends good. I like this for Capricorn. I think this is good. I think this is totally in your wheelhouse to make this very great. And they're just giving you a heads up, like, make this, you know, they're giving you some like pointers on like how to handle this so you can be the happiest with the outcome. That's all. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.